We've been able to see the last couple of years the impact of technology at a macro level in wages and investment and also in inflation. But one of the big questions is, what does technology imply for the number of jobs? A lot of work's been done on this question, and the reality is the balance between jobs lost and jobs destroyed is really a finely balanced call. But what we can be confident about is the degree of change within the labour market itself. Harari, in his fantastic book Homo Deus, issued a follow-up book last year, 21 Lessons for the 21st Century. He talked a lot in there about the labour market and technology. And he talks about this revolution as being quite different. Rather than humans competing with one machine, what characterises this technology revolution is the fact that the machines now are much more adaptable, much more updatable, and they operate as a network. And so the challenge, therefore, is much greater. And I think if we use that to think about the labour market, the change is going to be quite significant. Even in the Industrial Revolution, when we look backwards and have this view that, well, more jobs were created than were destroyed and standards of living rose, so ultimately it was a step forward for humanity. In the 60 years around the Industrial Revolution, the incomes of the top 5% doubled and the incomes of the working class stagnated and in some areas actually went backwards. So even in that period, the change was disruptive. And there's been some interesting work done recently which looks at technological change in the labour market today. It focuses on two types of change. One is the jobs which are challenged by technology, and the other one is the changes within jobs as a result of technology. And what it finds is actually those two sources of change are inversely related. In other words, the more you can change the mix of tasks within your job to increasingly adopt technology, the less likely you are for that job to find itself obsolete as technology rises up and becomes more important. I think there are a lot of questions around technology, particularly in terms of this question about number of jobs created versus number destroyed. But what we can be confident about is the best way to succeed, I think, in this environment is to adopt technology into your existing work.